Take our lead, let's help you make your mark. Our goal is your satisfaction. Let us show you the way.
The yield to maturity is the yield earned on a bond based on the cash flows promised from the date of purchase until the date of maturity, whereas the current yield is the annual coupon income divided by the current price of the bond. 3 June 2016.
Take our lead.
Yield to worst is a measure of the lowest possible yield that can be received on a bond with an early retirement provision. Yield to worst is often the same as yield to call. Yield to worst must always be less than yield to maturity because it represents a return for a shortened investment period. 30 October 2020.
Let's help you make your mark.
Interest rate is the amount of interest expressed as a percentage of a bond's face value. Yield to maturity is the actual rate of return based on a bond's market price if the buyer holds the bond to maturity.
Let's help you make your mark.
Yield is the annual net profit that an investor earns on an investment. The interest rate is the percentage charged by a lender for a loan. The yield on new investments in debt of any kind reflects interest rates at the time they are issued. 25 June 2020.
Take our lead.
If a bond's yield to maturity is greater than its current yield, the bond is selling at a discount, or a price less than par value. If YTM is less than current yield, the bond is selling at a premium, or a price above the par value. If YTM equals current yield, the bond is selling at par value. 24 July 2020.
Let's help you make your mark.
The yield to maturity (YTM) is the percentage rate of return for a bond assuming that the investor holds the asset until its maturity date. The coupon rate is the annual amount of interest that the owner of the bond will receive. 30 March 2020.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification.